Lorient are PSG's biggest rivals at the moment as they sit second spot, just 3 points behind PSG heading into this week's match day. We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's my folks, Pam's Game and a prediction video. Today we're for match number 12 over in Ligue, of course, and we'll get to that in just a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe, bang up to date, all things Frenchy football, Rovers football, World Cup football, we've got it all here under one Rooski, of course. That's right, of course, Lorient sitting in second spot at the moment, 3 points adrift of PSG, with, of course, some of the big boys just languishing in mid-table. Of course, what's going to go on this weekend, we'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, people shout out my VIPs, they're the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it, of course, and have a little look at what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. That's right, is Ligue 1. And we're now revisiting last weekend's games. So let's take a long look at it then, shall we, of course. Kicking it off with a recap. Strasbourg did lose to Lille 3-0. I went with a draw myself. Lorient could only muster a draw against Reims. I went with a 2-1 win. Lens, a 1-0 win over Montpellier. I went with a 2-0 win myself. Toulouse, nothing to lose against Angers. 3-2 win for them. 1-1 draw for me. Nice, 1-1 draw against Auxerre. 2-0 win was my pick. Meanwhile, Troyes, 1-1 draw against Ajaccio. I went with the 2-1 win myself. I did pretty shit, looks like. Nantes with a 4-1 win over Stade, 1-0 win for me. Rennes, 3-2 win over Lyon, 2-0 win I picked. Monaco, 1-1 against Clermont foot, of course. I did go with a narrow win for PSG. 1-0 win was the real deal, 3-2, but the goal deficit, which is pretty much what I got anyway. So yeah, take from that from what you will. But of course, this is what the table looks like. PSG running away with it, 3 points clear over Lorient. Yet to taste defeat, of course. Lens up to third, Marseille down to fourth, Rennes into fifth. Going down, Brest, cheeky, Angers, Ajaccio, Strasbourg. But again, still a lot to do, lot of stuff to happen here. A lot of these teams are not where they're going to be. I can tell you that now. Take a look at, of course, your lead, your league board here, your prediction league. Frosty. Fam Dabby Dozy, 7 points that have been there. Frosty up there as well. And O'Donnell. Well done. Of course, this is the overall leaderboard, the main leaderboard, the main daddy. Ultra 60 points on the board there. Shane O'Donnell up there. Yannick up there. Costas K, 37%. And the chasing pack. Well done to everybody. Just keep on predicting. Of course, use this link right here. It's free. Cut the League. And of course, we are taking a look at the next round of games right now, which are these games, of course, and they all kick off this coming weekend. Down in the dumps a little bit, not feeling 100%. But anyway, we're going to plough forward here and have a look at these games. Kicking it off with Ajaccio up against PSG. Coming at you this Friday. Finished 15 times down. 2 wins at Ajaccio, 6 wins to PSG, 7 draws. Ajaccio, they're just 1 defeat past 4, 42% form for them over the last 6. PSG, though, haven't lost in the last 29 games. Excuse me. 75% form over the last 6. However, just 1 win and 4. 1 win and 4. A lot of draws knocking around. The last time I played each other in Ajaccio was a 2-1 win for PSG. That was in the league. That was back in January 2014. It's been a while, folks. It's been a bloody while. PSG, though, with a 1 win over Marseille. Ajaccio with a 1-1 draw against Troyes. But the odds right here, right now, we have Ajaccio at 10-1 for the victory, 4-1 on PSG. 92 is the draw. Got some weird odds knocking around the French leagues. I'll tell you about them in a minute. 3-0 win for me, for PSG. Of course they will. Next, of course, I have Montpellier. Here's some weird odds. I'll tell you in a minute. Montpellier coming at you against Lyon. Played each other 49 times in 1983. 13 wins for Montpellier, 24 wins for Lyon, 12 draws. Montpellier just 1 win and 6, 17% form for them right now. Lyon, though, without a win in 6 as well. 8% form for them heading into this last round. That was Laurent Blanc. Is he in charge now? Last round in Montpellier was a 1-0 win for Lyon. That was back in November 2021. Lyon, of course, back-to-back wins over Montpellier last season. Of course, Montpellier did lose to Lens last round. Back-to-back games now without a goal. Lyon, of course, losing to Stade Rennes most recently. Here comes those odds. Montpellier 3-1 for the victory. 11-4 is a draw. 1,000 to 833 on is the victory for Lyon. They are red-hot favourites. I don't understand how bizarre that odds are, but 10 to 8 on or whatever. That 1,000 whatever. Whoa. Yeah, of course. So take from that for me. Back in Lyon, of course, I am on this. 2-1 win for them. They're just a couple of results away from getting into gear. Meanwhile, Marseille up against Lens, of course, a bit of a zinger right here. 4th place, Marseille up against 3rd place, Lens. And of course, a win for either side could actually put them back into 2nd spot. But of course, play each other 40 times. 18 wins for Marseille, 40 wins for Lens, 8 draws, of course. Marseille, 58% form, just 1 win and 3 for them. So Lens, though, just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them heading into this. Last time around, though, over in Marseille, it was a 3-2 win for Lens. That's back in September 2021. The home side hasn't won the last 5 games here. The last time the home side won was when Marseille beat Lens in Marseille back in November 2014. Marseille, though, did lose to PSG most recently. And, of course, Lens with the big one over in Montpellier. The odds for this, though, on this one, we have 21-20 is your Marseille, 30-5 is your 5-2 is your away win here. Could go either way, really could. Back in a 2-1 win, though, for Marseille. 3 points in the bag, and, of course, leapfrogging Lens in the process. Angers up against Rennes, of course, that's into Sunday's action, 23rd of October. Played each other 21 times since 2004. 3 was Angers, 13 was the Rennes. 5 draws, of course. Angers, though, with 3 defeats on the spin, 33% form for them, up against the Rennes side, winning 5 of the bouts. 92% form for them. They actually haven't lost the last 11 games as well. Much more fuel for the fire. Last round, though, in Angers, it was a 2-0 win for Angers back in August 2021. Angers, though, picking up a 3-2 loss against Toulouse. Rennes with a 3-2 win over Lyon most recently. But the odds for this, a 3-1 is your Angers, 14-5 is your draw, 5-4 is your away win here. Back in, of course, Angers to lose here. Rennes, big win for them. Again, they could also mathematically go third with a win and everything else going their way as well. Meanwhile, Clermont Foot against Brest, who are in the relegation zone. Played each other 24 times in 2004. 8 wins for Clermont Foot, 9 for Brest. 7 draws, of course. Meanwhile, Clermont Foot just 1 defeat in the past 6 games for them. 67% form up against the Brest side, but that win in the last 8. Of course, 70% form for them at the moment. Last time around, though, in Clermont Foot, it was a 1-1 draw back in September 2021. The Wayside's only won once the last 6, and that was way back in November 2017. Brest with the 4-1 loss against Nantes most recently. Of course, Clermont Foot with a monster draw against Monaco in Monaco just the other day. Of course, the odds right here right now, we've got Clermont Foot 11-8 for the victory, 9-5 is your weight, 23-10 is the draw here. Back in, of course, a 0-0 myself, a point apiece. No one's going to be happy with that, are they? Troyes taking on Lorient, of course, who are doing a-okay. Sitting in second spot, played 20 times in 2001, 8 wins to Troyes, 7 wins to Lorient, 5 draws, of course. Troyes, though, just won it in the last 6, 42% form for them at the moment. Meanwhile, Lorient, unbeaten in the last 6 games, 92% form for them. They are kicking ass and taking some names right now. But however, last time played each other in Troyes, it was back in December 2021, 2-0 win it was for Troyes back last season. Meanwhile, the hosts came out with a draw against Ajaccio most recently. Lorient with a 0-0 draw against Reims most recently. But the odds for this, we have Troyes 7-5 for the 5-2 draw, 15-8 is your way. And back in, of course, Lorient here, who have done a fabulous job this season. I think Lens have done great. Lorient have just done incredible. Were tipped for the drop. Of course they were. Next up, we have a team that has nothing to lose up against Strasbourg, of course. That's right. Toulouse against Strasbourg. Played 23 times since 1983. 3 wins to Toulouse, 13 wins for Strasbourg, 7 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat past 5 for Toulouse, 58% form. Up against a Strasbourg side, just 1 win and 6, 33% form for them heading into this match as well. Last round, though, in Toulouse, it was in the league, a 2-1 win. Scrap that. It was a 1-0 win for Strasbourg back in February 2020. Meanwhile, Toulouse with a 3-2 win over Angers most recently. Strasbourg with a 3-0 loss against Lille most recently. But the odds for this, 23-20 for the host, 5-2 is draw, 11-5 is the away win. Back in Toulouse here with a 1-0 win because they have nothing to lose. Meanwhile, Reims up against Auxerre. Of course, coming at you over in Reims. Now, these two sides have played each other 8 times since 2011. 5 wins for Reims, 2 wins for Auxerre, 1 draw. Of course, Reims, though, without a win in the last 6. It's Auxerre, though, who come just without a win in the last 7, 70% form for them. Up against Reims, 33% form for them. Who've drawn 3 on the spin most recently. But Carlos, last time played in Reims in competitive action was in Ligue 2 back in November 2017. It was a 2-0 win for Reims. Auxerre, though, with a draw against Nice most recently. Reims with a draw against Lorient most recently, of course. But the odds here, 65 on is your Reims, 5-2 is draw, 65 is your away. Back in Auxerre to get nothing here. And 1-0 win for Reims, 3 points in the bag. And we'll see about that, of course. Next up is the Battle of the Ends. It is Nice against Nantes. Of course, played 38 times in 1984. 12 wins for Nice, 15 wins for Nantes. 11 draws, of course. Nice, though, 42% form for them, just 1 defeat past 4. Up against the Nantes side, just 1 win and 6. 25% form for them heading into this match. Last time around, though, of course, in Nice, it was a 1-0 win for Nantes. That was back in May 2022. It was in the Coupe de France final. That necessarily wasn't a win for Nantes in Nice. That could have been any minute. That could have been anywhere. Of course, the last time they played in the league, though, in Nice, it was a 2-1 win for Nice back in January 2022. Nice, though, 1-1 draw against Auxerre. Nantes with the big 4 win over Brest most recently. But the odds for this, we have 4-3 on Nice, 11-4 draw, 7-2 is the away win here. Going to go with a 3-1 win for the host here. Nice. Nantes could be in a bit of trouble. They could potentially be in the drop zone. Everything goes against them, of course, this weekend. And then wrap it up. Bit of a zinger is Lille in 7th up against Monaco in 6th. Played the 50 times in 1993. 13 wins for Lille, 21 wins for Monaco, 16 draws, of course. course, coming at you, though. Lille winning 4 of the last 6, 67% form for them right now. Monaco, they're just 1 defeat and about 75% form for them. Heading into this last round over in Lille, it was a 2-1 win for Monaco back in May 2022. Monaco pick up a draw against Clermont Foot. Lille with a big 3-0 win over Strasbourg. Back-to-back clean sheets for them, back-to-back wins. Looking A-OK at the moment right now. But the odds, 11-8 is your Lille, 11-4 is the draw, 7-4 is your away win. I've gone Lille to get a draw here. 2-2 in the end. Can't separate two sides. What about you? Let me know down below your thoughts and opinions about that. We go again, though. That's, of course, if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. Is there much change? Yeah, there's a little change. Marseille go up into third. And the bottom 4 look pretty much the same if they are. So get involved here. Link is cut.Ligue 1, free to enter. Get your name likes. Make sure you smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash that bell. We do go again, of course. Hopefully next time I'll see me a bit more energy in me. But until then, guys and girls, I'm going to go back to bed.